Hey everybody, and welcome to the week ahead reading for the 19th through the 25th of October 2025 from the Occult Tarot deck today. As always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personalized read, my link is in the description below, and if not, please feel free to comment below and we'll figure something out. If you'd like to donate, I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, MetaPay. As always with these, like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, donate. This is all aspects, and this is going to be as long as I can go, so anywhere between 9 minutes to 39 minutes and beyond. So we'll see what happens. And this is for the entire week for all aspects. Okay, so we already have 3 cards that want to come out today. So I'm going to let you know what they resemble in the Rider-Waite System tarot, and we'll go from there. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Pentacles. My eyes went blurry for a second, so that was my bad. And we have the 4 of Swords. So what this means is there seems to be collaboration needed, teamwork needed. There seems to be some refinement in trust, in loyalty, in devotion, in commitment. You are almost there at finding your cause, finding your position in things. You're learning tangible proof. You're seeking internal relationships, interpersonal relationships. You're making associations. You're learning how to apply logic in all areas and aspects of your life. You're able to complete your tasks in a more logical sense. You're also learning the value of financial advising. You're learning your own power of authority. You're learning your divine purpose. You're also taking on a lot of fatherly responsibilities or fatherly activities going on. This doesn't mean that you're necessarily a father, but you're a provider, you're a caretaker, you're someone that has a sense of safety and security. You're someone that makes people feel comfortable. You're working on your judgment, you're working on your wording, you're working on your outlook on wealth and what it means to be wealthy and rich. You're learning how to fulfill your promises. You are learning where you are keeping your promises. You are learning the value of promises. It also looks like you are rewording some things and clarifying some things and taking new outlooks and new perspective on things. It also looks like you're 99.954% of the way done with a few things concerning contracts and physical relationships and housing and courts and doctor's visits and work and career. So it looks like you're going to thrive. It also looks like music is a muse, creative visions are able to go through, you're able to understand more, you're able to do more things based in reality and based in logic and based in recognition. You're able to seek clarity, you're able to understand, you're able to not rely on solely on external validation and second opinions and other people telling you what you already know or what you want to know. It looks like you've learned the lesson and value of silence. You've learned the lesson and value of asking questions. You also learned about unicorn hunting and what that means, both in a sexualized aspect, in a spiritual aspect, and in a internalized aspect. Learning that not everything that you see is as it is, and learning that employers and employees relationships within each other are very important, even employee relationships. This looks like there's a card that says that working on abandonment wounds, working on your feeling of sanctuary, working on your honesty, working on what honesty means, trust, truth, truce, peace, serenity. It looks like there's a lot of communication, opening up about not feeling good enough, or where you're half-assed, or where you feel undervalued or underappreciated. Speaking about your perceptions, taking off those horse blinders, making sure that you are broadening your horizons and not only seeing the details but also seeing the bigger picture of things. This also says that you may be at a loss of what to do, or you may be losing out on some valuable resources and public help if you open your mouth the wrong way or you say the wrong thing. So learning what to say and how to say it and what happens when you do end up saying something the way you do can be very impactful. It looks like there are some reservations on how you come across to others, your domain, your home life, your early childhood, how you were brought up from your father, from your mother is very important and can still be impacting you. Liberal sciences is anything from anthropology to psychology, sociology, entomology, history, economics. Those aren't the only ones, but those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head. Giving account of everybody and what they've done to you can show accountability, but it is not your responsibility to delegate that accountability to other people. But it is a good idea to have like an accountability partner to keep your head straight or keep you on the straight and narrow, as it were, if that is a path that you choose to take. This one is a card that says this is a time of rest and a time of relaxation and a time of no, basically. These no's are because you need to rest, you need to organize your thoughts, you need to structure your sentences better, you need to be able to speak clearly and coherently, you need to be able to think logically and create a firm foundation for your beliefs and your intuition and your actions. You can't just go in blindly. White knighting or falling for the black knights basically are going to drive you up the wall. Learning grammar, learning logic, and learning through rhetoric are very important. Teaching other people grammar, teaching other people logic, and teaching other people through the rhetoric can also be a fun factor. How you appear, how you can appear to other people, it's very important too. So it says you can appear like a soldier. That doesn't mean that you look like a soldier. And it doesn't mean that you are a soldier. It could be like a costume or a filter or a cloaking device or a stealth magic. Just being aware of how covert operations work and how filtering and spirituality works. It looks like people may not be as they appear. People may hold themselves as military when they're not, or people may hold themselves as like I'm going to use an example used on me a lot, street trash, and just end up being like the richest person in the world. They just want to act like that because they don't want people to treat them differently because of how much they make or what job they have or how they identify themselves or what pronouns they use or where they live or what job they possess or if they have any kids or not. Because there's a lot of stigmatizing behaviors going along that it's just not needed. Asking for parley or asking for sanctuary is only going to be a temporary fix. Mass amnesty is going to be a very big solution, provided people are open to the idea of open borders. It looks like there's going to be some form of rest and relaxation that's needed. Even though some people believe that there isn't any rest for the wicked, there's not rest. Evil doesn't rest. Constant vigilance doesn't mean that you have to be up at all hours of the day. Get some rest, get some relaxation, take some time to organize your thoughts, lay out a schedule. Don't rest for too long. Let your mind rest. Allow yourself to relax a bit and recoup and regenerate. It looks like there's going to be some form of fleeing or escapism tactics that might want to be addressed or might need to be addressed later. Or you can address them now so that you can have some safety plans surrounding that. 5s, 4s, and 3s are important. Countdowns to things, counting down to certain events can lead to excitement, and excitement can lead to instant gratification or anxiety that may not be needed. So watching your excitement level, watching your agitation, even when it comes into exhilaration and adrenaline, would be wise and beneficial for you, especially when you are concerned with housing or court or how you appear to other people in times of great stress, or when you don't follow the tradition, or you act a bit eccentric or have an unconventional way of thinking things through. It looks like there's going to be some form of blind trust and lack of motivation playing into things. There's a lack of conviction due to low spirits, and there may be some bad faith people or bad faith arguments, or you may be speaking out in bad faith, or you may believe that what they're saying is in bad faith. Use your intuition and make choices based both in sound logic and within your intuition that fit your moral codes and your moral senses of justice. Morally gray, amoral, and immoral people may be clashing with how you, as a light worker or a light path or a light being, may see things. Sensitivity to certain topics may be a factor as well. Making decisions based on balancing your own life with your soul purpose can help. And the last message I'm getting is support, encouragement through challenges can bring through to liberation. The liberation and freedom will be brought forth when synergy is found. Chaos guides and beings can help. Life guides and guides can help. Crossroads guides and guides can help. Guides that help with choices and intuition testing and making sure that you are being based in reality can help, because there are some guides and some spirits that can help you make sure that what you're thinking and doing and feeling is real rather than a flight of fantasy. Well, that's what I'm getting for the week of the 19th through the 25th of 2025 for October. It's always with these, though. Take it resonates, leave it doesn't. Thanks for joining.